Elevator history, from ancient lifts to modern skyscrapers. We step into them dozens of times a day without a second thought. They whisk us effortlessly skyward, silently connecting floors, making skyscrapers possible. Elevators. They're such a fundamental part of modern life, it's hard to imagine cities without them. But how did we go from crude ropes and pulleys to these silent automatic marvels? And who dared to ride the first ones? It's a surprisingly rich story, spanning millennia, driven by human ingenuity, a need for efficiency, and a touch of daring. This is the tale of how we finally conquered gravity, changing the very fabric of our cities and our lives. Welcome to the Smart Side, the channel where we unravel the ingenious science and hidden processes behind the everyday. Today, we're taking a journey through time, from ancient hoisting systems to the gleaming giants of today, to uncover the fascinating history of the elevator. Long before the sleek, button-laden boxes of today, the idea of lifting heavy things, or even people, vertically was already ancient. Early concepts date back to Roman times, with mentions of simple hoisting devices used for moving water, building materials, or even gladiators into arenas. Think of crude platforms powered by teams of men or animals hauling on ropes and pulleys. They were slow, laborious, and incredibly risky. Throughout the Middle Ages, similar rudimentary lifts appeared in castles and mines, often just basic platforms for goods. People still climbed stairs, often many flights of them, to reach upper levels. Buildings rarely soared beyond a few stories, precisely because going higher was such a strenuous chore. The vertical frontier was firmly closed to most. The Industrial Revolution brought towering factories and warehouses, making vertical transport a necessity, not just a luxury. Enter the age of steam-powered lifts. These were massive, noisy machines, often used to move raw materials and finished goods. But they had a terrifying flaw: their reliance on a single rope or chain. If that rope broke, the platform and whatever or whoever was on it plummeted to the ground. This inherent danger meant that for everyday people, riding a lift was an act of extreme bravery or sheer desperation. Most people continued to take the stairs, even in buildings that were growing taller and taller. The concept of a building truly high was still limited by human legs and fear. Then, in 1854, a pivotal moment changed everything. A mechanic named Elisha Otis stepped onto a platform at an industrial exposition in New York City. Before a stunned crowd, he ordered the single hoisting rope to be cut. Gasps filled the air, but the platform held firm. Otis had invented the safety brake. His genius was remarkably simple. If the hoisting rope went slack, meaning it broke, a spring-loaded mechanism would automatically engage, forcing serrated cams to grip the guide rails, instantly stopping the platform. This wasn't just an improvement, it was a revolution. For the first time, people could trust a lift with their lives. Otis's invention slowly, but surely, began to transform architecture. Architects could now dream of truly tall buildings, knowing people could easily and safely reach the upper floors. The first true passenger elevators, often in department stores and grand hotels, became a symbol of luxury and progress. The final piece of the puzzle arrived with electricity. In the 1880s, electric elevators emerged, offering unprecedented speed, efficiency, and smoothness. No more noisy steam engines. Now, powerful electric motors silently pulled cabins up and down. This was the true catalyst for the skyscraper revolution. Buildings could now soar hundreds of feet into the sky, creating the iconic skylines we know today. Think of the Empire State Building, the Burj Khalifa. None would be possible without the modern elevator. Today's elevators are marvels of automation. Intelligent control systems manage multiple cars in a shaft, optimizing travel times. Automatic doors glide open silently. And sophisticated safety systems far beyond Otis's original ensure millions of rides every day are incredibly secure. Quick, satisfying montage. Ancient lift, steam lift, Otis's demonstration, a skyscraper rising, a modern elevator efficiently moving people. End with a person stepping out of a modern elevator, looking confident and effortless. So, the next time you step into an elevator, remember its epic journey through history. From crude hoists relying on muscle and daring, through the steam-powered era of fear, to the genius of Elisha Otis, and finally the silent electric giants that define our modern cities. This simple box on cables is more than just transport. It's a testament to human ingenuity, constantly pushing us higher, safely transforming the way we live and build. Were you surprised by the dramatic history of the elevator? What other everyday inventions do you want us to unravel on the smart side? Share your thoughts and curious questions in the comments below. If you found this historical ride enlightening, smash that like button to support more smart content. Share it with a friend who's afraid of heights. And make sure to subscribe to the smart side for more mind-blowing discoveries. Stay smart and keep reaching for the sky.